In light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Guys, the Hogwarts Legacy Official Launch trailer has launched, and if I wasn't excited for this game before from seeing the hours of little sprinkets in gameplay, I am most definitely excited now, especially with the amount of information that is jam-packed into this little 2.5-minute trailer of Hogwarts Legacy, that if you are even half as excited as I am, please go ahead and give this video a like. This is, look guys, I'm stuttering. That usually only happens when I haven't had enough coffee in the morning. So this is really, really exciting for me. And with this said, what we're going to do first here in this video, now Hogwarts Legacy is able to be attached to your Wizarding World account, which means, for those of you who are a little more old school and already had an account set up, your old Pottermore account. And you are going to be able to tie that account to Hogwarts Legacy. So your character is already pretty much half created. You've already been sorted into your house. You already have your wand. You already know your Patronus. If you haven't signed up for wizardingworld.com, if you don't have an account there and you're a Harry Potter fan, a Harry Potter universe fan, I suggest you go over there now. There are like these little quizzes. They're fun quizzes that you can take, and it will sort you into a house, tell you what type of wand you get, because of course, you know, the wand chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter. And we are about to actually see the wand that chose us in our Pottermore experience and our Wizarding World experience in the video game. And just the way they're tying it in already, even before the game has launched, we're already getting this sense of immersion that I don't think has really been captured in a video game in quite a long time, except for maybe something along the lines of Red Dead Redemption 2, just something like that. I don't know if you guys are fans of that game as well. I know my subscribers most certainly probably are, but for Harry Potter fans, this is very, very exciting. I do have to tell you, one of the reasons that I am even into Harry Potter in the first place, my dad got me into Harry Potter. It's usually the reverse. It's usually the kids who read the books and get their parents into it somehow, some way, whether it's through the books or through the movies. Now, I was, when these books first started coming out, I was in the Marine Corps. The only thing I cared about was being a Marine at that time. That was my life. That was everything to me. But this is very impromptu. And guys, my dad turned me on to Harry Potter. And his name was Harold, and my name is James. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, you obviously know that Harry Potter is Harold James. And I've even told myself, should I ever have a son, his name will be Harold James. But yes, my dad got me into Harry Potter as opposed to the other way around. But, you know, once I got out of the service, and my dad was just watching TV one day. He's like, hey, there's this really great movie about, you know, these wizard kids. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, I kind of sat down and checked it out for a little bit. I believe it was where their first broom lesson was where I came in. And there it was, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I do call it the Philosopher's Stone, just because I guess I listen to a lot of British commentary on Harry Potter. You know, in America, they call it the Sorcerer's Stone. Guys, I'm glad you're still here after all of that rambling, but let me take you over and show you that I have already been sorted. I've already created a portrait. I've already got a wand, and I've already got a Patronus. So let's go on over to Pottermore, or wizardingworld.com rather, and take a look at that here. And here it is. And yes, of course, I censored out my last name for obvious reasons. But I'm a Gryffindor. Yes, I am brave at heart, and sometimes I rush a little headfast into things. Does it really surprise you that a Marine would be a Gryffindor? And vice versa. But yes, a Gryffindor, and according to this trailer that we've seen, we are coming into Hogwarts in our 5th year. So our 5th year, meaning I know a lot of American Harry Potter fans have made up their own little fan fiction, and I can't say I'm excluded from that, where we have made a way for, as an American, to be able to go to Hogwarts. And I'm sure I'm not the first person to think of this, but somehow you got into Hogwarts on some sort of foreign exchange program. Say, maybe you started school at Ilvermorny, and then maybe so many years later you went on to Hogwarts, or perhaps you just started at Hogwarts your first year because that's the way the exchange program worked. This is kind of playing into that, perhaps, and I'm really curious to see where exactly they go with bringing a 5th year into the main story as, the main protagonist that will be playing. So, of course, better be Gryffindor! And as you know, you are allowed to bring an animal with you, and because I have a black cat, and his name is Bucky, and he has awesome green eyes, and he will stare at you like that, and if you try to stare back, he will start getting very vocal. Don't take it personally, he does it to everybody. But that there is Bucky, and he is coming to Hogwarts with me. Don't worry, he is not the secret password to anything I have online. So no matter what anybody says, what's your cat's name, Bucky? Ha ha ha, I've hacked you. No, not going to be so easy. And besides, Bucky's got some magic powers going on here too. And of course, as I am, and perhaps maybe because I am a Gryffindor, my biggest interests are magical creatures, especially dragons. They are seriously misunderstood creatures. I have a love of spells. What can I say? I'm an American. You put a tool in my hand where I can use some kind of projectile, and I'm going to enjoy that. It's just who we are, part of who I am. Maybe not you, but I do like it. And my wand, we're going to get to right now as we're speaking of it. And that is the Larchwood with unicorn core. A unicorn core? They stuck a whole unicorn in there? No, that should be a unicorn hair core. Larchwood with a unicorn hair core, 10 3/4 inch and rigid flexibility, which means you ain't using my wand, partner. It's my wand. It chose me. We're bonded. It's good. And, it's a lot of you out there have, some longer wands. Mine, 10 3/4 inches, which means it's kind of like a fast draw wand. Get it out real quick. And rigid flexibility, it only works for me. As it does say here, the following notes on wand length and flexibility are taken from notes on the subject by Mr. Garrick Ollivander, wand maker. Wand flexibility or rigidity denotes the degree of adaptability, and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair, although again, this factor ought not be considered separately from the wand wood, core, and length, nor the owner's life experience and style of magic, all of which will combine to make the wand in question unique. Why, thank you. That is a great wand. And so happy I got that there at Ollivander's. I don't know. I'll find a way to put it into my fan fiction that somehow I was in London before my first year, and that's where I went to get my wand. Because it does say it right there. It says it on the box, man. It says Ollivander's, right? It says it right there. It's not just me. All right. And let me show you my Patronus. You've been staring at it here. It says polecat. Now, oddly enough, the polecat is not a cat. It is a member of the canine family. So it looks like, again, I have to point out how misunderstood a certain creature is. And that is the polecat, and let me cast my Patronus for you after. Let's read it first. I will say this. This is from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The Patronus turned. It was cantering back towards Harry across the still surface of the water. It wasn't a horse. It wasn't a unicorn either. It was a stag. It was shining brightly as the moon above. And now the polecat. Let's cast that Patronus with my rigid flexibility wand. This is better experienced with headphones. Click, drag, and release for your Patronus. Expecto Patronum. Oh, look at the little guy. He's so cute. Look at him go. Yeah, go get that Dementor, buddy. You go kick his butt. Get him. Get him, little dude. Yeah. All right. I guess that's enough of that, at least for the moment. But guys, yes, so we know that we're going to be dropped into Hogwarts in our 5th year. We know that we have a rare magical ability to be able to sense ancient magics, and it's just gonna be such an awesome game. And it's set to release on February the 10th. Oh, is that a Dementor? I better... There we go. All right, so we know that it's set to release on February the 10th. Who knows if anything's going to get hung up. I know personally, as a fan of Harry Potter, as a fan of gaming, as somebody who's really, really looking forward to this game, if you have to take a couple of weeks to make sure everything's good and tweaked and ready for release, go ahead and do so. Okay, our feelings aren't going to be that hurt. We will get over it if we have to wait a little bit longer, but if everything is ready to drop on February 10th, I don't know about you, but I can't wait for the 10th. And guys, look, I just recently got monetized on this channel. I've been doing gaming stuff and how-tos and, discussing entertainment pretty much since about 2017, and only now have I really just started to get noticed a little bit. I don't normally ask anybody to help support this channel, but if you do want to help support this channel, you can give this video a thanks. I do have a Patreon. There are different ways you can help me produce videos, such as being able to get games like Harry Potter and be able to produce high quality content for you, and not just because it's fun to do YouTube and watch the numbers climb or anything like that, but because of the reason I got started in the first place. The reason I started doing how-tos in the first place. And that's because I love being a part of the gaming community, and you guys who are a part of the gaming community know exactly what I'm talking about. No further explanation necessary. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this video. Please, if you're excited for Harry Potter, give this a like. Harry Potter. Well, Harry Potter's not going to be in this. We're in the 19th century. We know that as well. But if you're excited for Hogwarts Legacy, give this video a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me what house you're in. That's what I want you to tell me in the comments. Tell me what house you're in. Let's tally this up and let's see who's got the most coming into this game, at least those who have viewed this video. And if you want to see awesome future content for gaming, Harry Potter, Red Dead Redemption 2, all the stuff that I do here on this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Guys, with everything that I finally just got done rambling, my name's James. You're watching The Dark Knight of Thrones. Guys, we shall see you next time.